4 kids in the past 5 years, so let's talk about postpartum. First thing is tiredness. No one really prepares you for the lack of sleep that you're gonna get. You probably can tell by my bags. I get maybe 3 hours of sleep a night. Now it's kind of bumped up to 4 throughout the night, which I'm very grateful for. I get really bad postpartum anxiety. I feel like people talk about postpartum depression a lot, but I don't really see a lot about postpartum anxiety. I get really anxious about getting things done, getting enough sleep, whether I'm a good mom or not, just being in control of things, and holding a newborn all day, not sleeping, and not feeling my best kind of leads to feeling really anxious. With that is also intrusive thoughts. I have the craziest thoughts sometimes that make absolutely no sense. Honey is now 3 months and I don't feel like I have them a lot. One of the intrusive thoughts that I have is I put her in her crib and be scared that somehow my comforter will end up on her face even though she's not even on my bed. It makes absolutely no sense. Right after she was born, I felt this overwhelming sense of not knowing what's real and what's not. It felt like I was living in this dream that I would just wake up one day from and I'd still be pregnant, and I basically just hallucinated the past 3 days. I think throughout pregnancy, it was so hectic. She was also a surprise baby, so I had so much to do for the 9 months that I didn't really realize, I guess, that I was pregnant. So when she was there, it felt almost overwhelming to me. So right after she was born, it didn't really feel real. I felt an overwhelming sense of joy and all the things that come with birth. It truly is such a magical experience, but it took me at least 2 weeks to even process that I'd given birth. During my pregnancy, my eczema wasn't flaring up too bad, but postpartum, all of my eczema came back with a vengeance. You could probably see it by my hands. It wasn't a good time at all. It was horrible, and dealing with that and adjusting to that was really, really hard for me because I all of a sudden had to deal with all the flare-ups. Having children is truly so magical, and giving birth is, but with that also comes a lot of adjusting, and it gets better, I promise. The first few weeks are really rough, but Fani is 3 months old now, and all of those things feel like a distant memory to me. So I just wish that postpartum was talked about more to prepare moms for what they may or may not be going through, because everyone's experience is so different. It's been a really tough few months for me, being postpartum and then going through things that I will talk about at some point, but going through hard things this holiday season was extremely rough for us as a family. One thing I've learned is to give myself some grace and take each day as it comes. One thing that's really helped is thinking about everything in seasons, knowing that seasons do not last forever and they're going to change. All done.